Hi everyone, welcome to Portishead local devolution consultation. As you know, the Town Council is running a consultation at the moment. We really want as many people as possible to fill it in. That'll be really helpful for us. So we've just done a short video which will take you through the process of actually filling in the consultation. It doesn't take more than a few minutes. If you could give it a go, we'd really appreciate it. Thank you very much. So if you've either got the QR code or if you've clicked on the web link, you'll see this big blue box. Tells you a little bit about what the consultation is about. And if you scroll down using your finger on the phone or mouse on the laptop, click on the yellow box and takes you into an explanation of what devolution is. It's basically the transfer of assets from North Somerset, including the lake grounds, Somerset Hall, library and play areas and so forth. So that's what it's about. So we're asking you for your views on whether you think the Town Council should take them over, which actually would take us back to the position before 1974 when they were all owned by Portishead and the old Urban District Council. So the first question is, do you think it's a good idea or not? If you think it's a great idea, you can strongly agree, green. If you think it's a bad idea, you can disagree, red. Or if you're undecided, in the middle, go for the yellow one. So we'll assume you're undecided on this particular example. If you just scroll down on the phone or on the laptop, we've just given you some idea about where the Town Council already invests money in the town. So we invest a lot in community events, like the recent Carnival, which we supported. Obviously it's a fantastic event, and thanks to all the organisers. What a wonderful day that was, brilliant. We also support community groups with grants, and including sports clubs, community groups and so forth. On the right hand side, we've just given you a rough idea about how much money goes into that. It's per household per year, so it's from your council tax how much you pay as a house into things. What we could do in the future is take on, for example, the lake grounds, which needs investment. We've estimated what that could roughly cost. We don't have the exact figures because we don't know exactly what people want to do, and we don't know how quickly they want to do it, which would obviously make a difference. There are other things we can take on, including the litter and dog bin service, the Somerset Hall, which is a great venue to some extent, but it needs some investment. It could be expanded in terms of the number of capacity and the number of people that could go to an event. Anyway, that could cost some money. We obviously have a lot of wonderful parks and green spaces that need looking after. And North Somerset currently runs about 15 play areas. Again, they're looking to transfer those over. Play area equipment can be quite expensive, so you can kind of see the numbers involved on the right hand side. Possibly the library, North Somerset may be looking for the Town Council to take that on or support it in some way. Obviously provides the book service, but also it's an essential community space for a lot of people. And finally, the Town Council already funds the CCTV service, which is actually provided by North Somerset. But there are other things we could do, like paying for zebra crossings. Just to say, North Somerset has a statutory obligation to actually deliver the things like road improvements, but we could actually pay part of the cost. Those are the choices, with some idea of the costs, and we get to the next question then, and really we're looking for you to tell us what your priorities are. So if you think the most important thing is to invest in community grants, you either use your finger on the phone or use your mouse to drag that to the top. If you think lake grounds is second, you can move that. If you think, litter and dog bins are not so important, you can move that towards the bottom. And if you would think you'd actually just like to spend less on services, you could move that up. All right, so you can see you just move them around as you will, get a rough idea of the priorities, which would be really helpful for us. And then really the final main question is where would you actually invest the money? So just to say to you that currently about £150 per year per household out of your council tax bill actually goes to Portishead, and all that money is spent in Portishead. The rest of the £2,500 you would pay as a sort of Band D property either goes to North Somerset Council or to the police authority or the fire service. So the question is you've got £150 of your own council tax money. Where would you spend it? And I think on this example we said community grants was very important to you, so we would increase that a bit maybe. I think we said the lake grounds was quite important, so we put a big investment there. So let's put that up to that, and you basically move the sliders along until you run out of money. So you can see the number here going down. At the moment it's 67. We put some money investment in the litter bin service and it reduces down, and you can do all of these until £7 left. We can let's have a new zebra crossing. Okay, so you've now used all your money up. So that's basically it. That's the main question. Then we're just asking you free format. Are there some things you would like to spend less money in? Please just put that free format and the rough amount of money out of your £150 you'd like not to invest. Or if you would actually like to pay more on something, please just put that in here. So you could, for example, just put in community grants, and you could add another £5 or, per household this is. Okay, so it's just free format, just to give us some ideas. You then press on the yellow down here, which is the next button. That will then take you into some sort of standard questions. It asks you for your postcode, your email address, and a couple of other sort of standard questions. And once you've done that, click on it. It will complete, and then you will actually get an email to the email address you've provided. If you could just click on that as well, that'd be really helpful, because it just gives a confirmation, and then your comments will be they'll be visible to yourself and everyone else. There is an option to not have them visible as well if you like. And that's it. So thanks again for taking part.